Hello and welcome back to The Witcher. So, last time Leo died and all of our stuff was stolen, and this time we basically have to go around and find out what's happening. So, let's go talk to Vesemir first, who's over in this corner, and see what's going on
here.
Oh god, small child skeleton. So this is a reference to the Witcher like changes that they do, where they give you different trials basically, and one of which is injecting stuff in. So I assume the small child body is there because they did not survive. Anyway, and that's why Geralt was laid down there. Anyway, Vesemir, hello.
Scoia'tael came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable. That's a relief. I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer Morhen. There's nothing holding us here. I see. We need to bid Leo farewell and wait for Triss to recover. And the bandits? Yes, we need to finish things. But first we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here. I can do that. How do I make the potion? Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress. Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss? Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss will hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall. Fine.
Yeah, I told you Lambert was a bit of an ass. Anyway, yes, we can open the journal now and see what our active quests are. Not really that interesting. We have to go and explore the fortress and speak to Lambert.
The smell is heady.
Anyway, we can talk to Vesemir some more.
They'll pay for this.
Well, I guess we can. I guess we have to wait till he's upstairs. But yeah, we will talk to Vesemir some more in a bit. Ooh, lots of swallow potions. Great. So we've got some healing potions. So we can now use those if we need
All
to.
that's missing is a mage who'd know how to use this.
Well, yeah, and the mutagens that got stolen. But yeah, all that's missing is the mage. Before we go anywhere else, we're just going to go down to the Circle of Elements again, get our buff, because it made us rest for an hour, so... We still have our Thunderbolt buff, because it's 5 hours long, but we do know... Well, we don't have our Ard buff anymore, basically, so... Let's just grab that again. We also don't have our Swallow buff, because I think that's an hour long as well, and it made us rest for an hour. Because everything does tick down in, like, actual time here, and, like, everything will move on in actual time. But it also takes down in game time, so... But when it says 5 hours, it's 5 hours in game time, which convert to actual time in a way that I can't quite remember the exact numbers for, but yeah. Basically, buffs go down over time. Not a big deal. Ooh, I believe because we can now loot, there should be a lot of loot over here in these barrels, maybe. I am wrong. There is no loot in these barrels. Okay, cool. Well, before we do anything else, we need to go find Lambert and speak to him. Ah, there we go.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
Okay, right, so we already know that one, we know that one. Let's tell him about Leo.
Lambert, I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Leo. The bandits killed him.
He wasn't ready. What a loss. We'll hunt them down, Wolf. We'll avenge Leo.
Yeah, I think you can see why
I'll find you later.
Yeah, when I first played the game, like why I thought like the Witchers have no emotion thing might be a little bit true. It's because in this game nobody looks like they have any emotion, at least at this part. So it's just a little bit weird. Anyway, yeah, later games kind of fix that up a little bit. Chris? Oh, okay. Yep, not really in a talkative mood. Seems fair enough. There's another one here. Eskel's here, isn't he? I thought I saw him walking around. Maybe he'll be here later. Right. So we have to go up and kill some bandits, get the ingredients to make a potion. So basically this is the alchemy tutorial, but that's fine. Also it's the see whether there's any loot tutorial. Ooh, chicken sandwich. Perfect. Although I don't think usually you put bone in chicken sandwich, but whatever. I mean, look at it. It's got a whole like drumstick on this on just one piece of bread. That is an awful sandwich. Oh, bandit. Just
You
gonna
dare
knock him over
challenge the
hard, and
Salamandra!
then we can just kill him. Ooh, that's a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit overkill for what I was aiming there. He's not dead. Oh, no, he is dead. His health bar didn't go down though. Weird. Oh, we have another one. Where is he? Oh, he's on the stairs. I don't think we have any art. Oh no, we still have some art power left. There we go. And kill him. Yeah, once you get art, a lot of these simple enemies become a little bit simpler. I want your loot. There we go. Take his 2 orens. We'll need that for later. Right, so all the way up here, and then we should be able to start finding ingredients. Right, so there should be bandits all over this place. Oh, including that one there. Kind of snuck in and got me. Ooh. Kill him. He's on the ground.
Take that!
Guess not. I guess we missed our window for the auto kill. Oh, maybe this guy hit us.
I'll make you squeal.
There we go. Get the rhythm right. We still have Thunderbolt, so it doesn't really matter if we're doing too badly here. I want to get loot. We got 2 orens. Grab our next 2 orens. Have a look around this place. Ooh, chest. Great. That's got an unknown potion. Well, I actually know what the unknown potion is, because when I was doing testing, I used it. The unknown potion is white honey, so it'll get rid of all of our buffs. It's like a trick potion. So that's why I'm not going to use it just now. Just because we'd quite like to keep our Thunderbolt up and active. There we go, one dead. Get him. That's what I was expecting the first time we went over the top of one of them. There we go, next hit. And their full combo, and then we get another kill. And, oh, he's lost his head. Yup. Okay, cool. Right, can we grab some of these things? We'll grab our remains. He didn't have anything on him? Oh. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Anyway, in here, what have we got? Nothing. Ooh, we got a cabinet, actually, which has some bottled water. Green drink for vitality. We've got some bread. Okay. Trunk gives us a grindstone, so we could increase this weapon's damage by a lot, but like we don't really need to. Oh. Okay. You must come in once you must trigger once you walk somewhere in the room. Okay. Well, he's dead. Oh, we killed all the bandits. Well, that's good. Now we'll keep up the messages about our combos. I think that's going to be useful to know whether we're actually succeeding or failing. So that would allow us down that way. This one allows us up to... Oh, a very shiny room. I believe this is Triss's bedroom. But, or like, it's the nicest room in Kaer Morhen. Nothing really worth getting here, although there is some wine that we got there. We can use that for potions, basically. Right, head along up here. And... I think that's us cleared out the area, so we should just be collecting loot at this point, basically. Although maybe there are a few more enemies that might spawn in at some times. Oh, we're not even able to get into those places. Oh, dresser. Yeah, go in there. Some more bottled water. I was expecting a library might have some books in it, maybe, but no. Okay, that's fine. I guess once we kill all the people, random ones just stop spawning as well, which is cool. Right, head in here. No loot, no loot. Lots of rats. No loot. In here. Yeah, there's a lot of looting in this game. Although apparently not in these rooms, because these rooms have apparently been stripped of loot. Oh. That doesn't look good. That looks extremely bad. Looks like that would... I don't imagine how the bandits would have caused that. It looks like that must have been there before the bandit attack. They're like, we'll just leave it as it is. Sure, that'll go well. Okay. Up here, we have a next room. Ooh, chest. What's it got in it? It has a book, The Frightener. The Unknown Potion, which we know what it is. Calcium Equine. And Swallow. Great, we'll stack the Swallow up. we'll take the rest, and we'll read the book on the Frightener. So, it's just a collection of information, doesn't tell us too much until we go in here into monsters, and we can see we get some more info. The first mage to create a Frightener was the infamous renegade Dagobert Sulla, a diligent student of the Zerrikanian Masters of Alchemy and the supervisor of the Trial of the Grasses carried out at Kaer Morhen. Upon beholding the abomination he had created, Sulla is said to have cried, "What have I done?" He destroyed the monster, his notes, however, survived. So, it also tells you some actual useful information. So what you get from alchemy tactics are they relies on their size and strength, and then they knock opponents down, deal lethal blow, susceptible to steel, silver, loud noises, you know. Anyway, we get it's more useful for monsters that you know you're coming up against. You can kind of plan a little bit with that. We won't spend too long on it right now. Later it becomes a little bit more useful. That's with a lot of this right now. It's a weird painting. Yeah, I didn't notice how weird that was before. Nothing else in this room. Cool. And then we've got the last room over here. Ooh, some actual defenses in Kaer Morhen. Okay, I imagine that's for pouring oil on people. Okay, so we got Monstrum or Betrayal of Witchers, another unknown potion. So it's a different one than the other unknown potions. We'll probably take them all before we go and like rest for a little bit. We got Temerian Iron Dagger. These weapons tend to just be bad, like the ones that aren't part of a Witcher style, but they will do more damage occasionally. So say this axe does 5 to 15. It also has a bleeding effect, so if you know there's a monster that is weak to bleed, you can do that. I think daggers might be really quick in terms of fighting. I can't remember what else they do, but I think they're really quick. Yeah. I don't remember whether there's anything in specific there, but basically, you know, there are some weapons that aren't Witcher weapons that are still alright. Anyway, one thing we should do is we should read Monstrum or Betrayal of Witchers. It's an anti-Witcher pamphlet. Indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher. They are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue. Veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. They have no place among decent and honest folk. And this Kaer Morhen, where these villains nest and practice foul rituals, must be wiped off the face of the earth, and all evil traces of it need to be treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. There we go. So basically, negative Witcher stuff. Witchers steal children and do rituals on them. All that sort of stuff. That's what the non-Witchers would tell you anyway. Right, let's head down here. We should have everybody in the main hall by now, and we can go and do some chatting. Right. Yeah, everyone's kind of settled down by the fire. Talking of settling down by the fire, we do have some other stuff to do there, like level up, but we'll talk to people first. Lambert, hello. We already talked to Lambert, didn't we?
What do you need?
I'll find you later.
He's the end of quest person right now. Oh, Eskel, hello. We'll catch you while you're still here.
Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is it?
Don't care about the base of the potion. We already know it's alcohol, because we were told by Lambert. So let's talk to him about himself.
You seem to feel at home here.
Well, I've always preferred an armory to a lab. Though Vesemir plays up the importance of potions, he's hardly an expert. After all, he's always taught swordplay. Still, he tries to teach us everything he learned when he was young, and that was a while back. But to be honest, I don't care for all these powders, mushrooms, and other trash.
Okay. Tell me about Triss and Leo.
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated than that. See, we've never shown her the lab, and the last mutation was completed years ago, before the battle. Vesemir can tell you more.
Okay. Did you trust Triss?
You really think Triss never used magic to peek inside?
She respects our secrets, and she's done a lot for us. For you. I trust her.
So why haven't you shown her the lab?
Triss would like to use our secrets to heal people and such. I've no doubt she'd try, but it's never that simple. Ever heard of the gnome Alfred Nabel?
Eskel, I have amnesia.
An incomparable inventor, like most of his race. Through years of research, he discovered an amazing substance. He intended it for use in mines and quarries. Though a genius, Alfred failed to foresee his invention's possible applications. Others quickly realized that a substance designed to rip granite from the ground could destroy castle walls. Some even considered using it in open battle.
I get it. So what happened to Alfred's discovery?
Mages stopped it from spreading. Alfred committed suicide, and his lab burned down.
Okay. I love every time, Geralt brings up amnesia. It's just, amnesia. Anyway, couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutations, the one we just asked? The reason it hasn't kind of grayed out like this one, it's just basically means there are more options you could have gone down in terms of stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's any more info. Anyway, talk about the Trial of the Grasses.
Tell me about the Trial of the Grasses.
It's a 3-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, they accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
Unfortunately not. The liver and heart often fail, the mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
Okay, second stage?
What's the second stage?
The Trial of the Grasses. More idiotic tales have been conjured up about that than about princesses and dwarves. Before the raid, the lab contained vials, hearths, formulae, herbs, and the grasses. A mage and his magic were all that was lacking.
Did you ever witness a trial?
Just one, our own. I thought I was going to lose it when your hair turned white. The grasses affect the nervous system, so magic must control the process. The trial results in lightning-fast reflexes, reaction times normal people will never attain. Only 4 out of 10 survive.
Okay, last stage?
Quite a cut. And the last stage?
I don't know the specifics. It involves changes like the mutation of the eyes, the bone marrow, hormones. In exchange, we see in the dark, heal much faster than ordinary folk, and gain increased resistance to poison.
Interesting. What's the cost?
We're infertile.
The changes are irreversible?
Entirely.
Okay, and let's talk about the storm.
Did you see the magic storm?
Yes, I was out hunting. Just before the storm came, a swarm of nightjars took flight. Hundreds of them. Gray streaks across the sky, trilling wildly. Usually less of them gather, and their cries rarely sound so desperate. When the storm came, I gave up the hunt and headed toward Kaer Morhen. Met the others on the way.
Alright, well, it's nice speaking to you.
We'll talk later.
So that basically gave us some background on who the Witchers are. We weren't anywhere near him and he just fell over. Well, some more interesting
Witcher
artwork over
George,
here.
slaying the dragon.
Oh, interesting. There's actually some like lore if you walk up some. Okay, neat. Wonder if there's one for each of these.
Seems witchers have always been better with a sword than with a paintbrush.
Okay, yeah, I like the little bits of lore to go around with them. What's this one?
Defending common folk. Inspiring.
Cool. Well, I didn't know they had little things there. Is there any more, like, outside? Like, around the corner? No. No more. Okay, anyway. Let's speak to Vesemir a little bit. Hello, Vesemir.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but...
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Ooh, that's nice. Tell me about other Witchers.
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen. though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Okay. Now, an interesting point here is in future games, so I'm not sure if it's the same in the books, because I haven't read them all, but in future games, I believe that there are 4 Witcher schools. There's Cat, Griffin, Bear, I think, unless I've got that wrong, and Wolf. So this means that there was either like a little bit of a retcon, or maybe one of the schools wasn't known about at this point to the Witchers, or something like that. Anyway, thought it was worth mentioning. Anyway, 3 Witcher schools right now. Wolf, and then 2 others which he hasn't named, but presumably he'll tell us at some point. Anyway, tell me about Berengar.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Alright. I have some more questions.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Okay, tell me about Leo.
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
Yeah, it's nice seeing that he's more interested in getting like revenge for Leo than necessarily like getting back the mutagens.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned that there was another attack.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 Witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 Witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home. Too damned few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for Witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
We did indeed find
Can
a
I
flyer.
ask you something?
Of course.
Okay, who do you think attacked us?
Any idea who attacked?
No, but the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps? I sense hard times ahead.
Okay, speak later.
We'll speak later.
Right, let's speak to Lambert, finish our quest.
What do you need?
I want to finish the quest.
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
Okay, cool. Another thing that we should do is also note that we now have our new studded leather jacket, which makes us look a lot cooler, and our Witcher's steel sword. Now, our previous steel sword was rusty, minus 20 damage. This one, full damage. So basically, it'll do whatever our base damage is, which I have no idea where to find, but I imagine there is somewhere in here where you could maybe find it, but basically, it does normal damage and everything. It's really weird, actually. It doesn't tell you how much it does, because this one tells you exactly how much, this one tells you how much, and this one just does some damage. It's probably the combat styles themselves add percentages to it. So if we go into our leveling screen here, which we can't use, we'll see that we've got kind of like strong steel. Oh, there we go. There's where it shows the damage. So if we're using strong steel, we will be doing that much damage with these effects. So you see it does 20 to 30. So our sword, our axe here, only does 40% bleeding. So it's a lot more that we're getting from using the Witcher sword, but the base damage is lower, but we get the 40% bleeding is what we're getting at. Hope that made sense. I may have just talked rubbish for about a minute.
Yes?
Anyway, Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need Celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Okay, cool. So we have to go and get stuff from the Frightener. It's just outside here. Disappointing there aren't any more paintings out here. I kind of like the little bits of Geralt quipping over them. Right, so Frightener should be over to the right, if that's where they killed it. I'd assume so anyway. There we go. There's the Frightener, and basically we skin it by left-clicking for remains. Yeah, I love how it says, here's all the different things you can do from it. It's just like, you just left-click on it. And there you go. We got Frightener's Claw, and we got Frightener's Eye. Special ingredients. The eye is used for a potion called... we got the thing for it. It's used... Actually, we don't have the thing for it, but there is a potion called Frightener's Vision or something. And basically, we use the eye, and it gives us, like, a mini level up, but not a full level up. And then the claw is used for Triss's potion. So we should be able to just go make it now. Although I think we have to go back and speak to Vesemir first. We'll see.
Yes?
No, we've got it, but oh, we can ask where Lambert and Eskel. I didn't notice they were gone.
Where are Lambert and Eskel?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Eskel's taking Triss to a room.
Oh, alright then. Anyway, I have all the ingredients.
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest, and prepare the potion according to the formula.
We'll speak later.
Yeah, so we just want to go to... We could have rested with Vesemir, but I'm just going to go to the fireplace. There we go. And we can now create potions. Ooh. Interesting that it stopped there. Anyway, potions are in this new alchemy screen, and this is kind of the main bulk of the actual combat, is getting the alchemy correct beforehand. So, our potion for Triss, it uses the Frightener's Claw, it uses calcium equum, which you see it says vitriol and rubedo there. Basically, it's blue and red, and then it matches with the colors here. So we got it needs blue, green, claw. So we have this one, which is green, black, and then we have this one, which is the special claw. And that allows us to make it. It's not amazingly complex, but, you know, we can do that. So we'll say mix that one. Increases your meditation for a little bit. I think it's 1 hour no matter how many potions you do. And we're going to level up while we're here. So yes, we've earned talents. We can use those to upgrade character features. So, we currently have 3 bronze talents, which means that we can do these bronze talents in whatever category we want. There's a whole bunch of different categories. First of all, we're going to go into strength. I think it's strength. Oh no, it might be stamina. I'm looking for the one that gives us more health. There's definitely one of these which gives us more health. It might be in strength as a secondary thing. Because we're going to need that very soon after. Oh no, it gives us 25 vitality there. There you go. Increases our damage with every style by 5%. Increases our parry. Yeah, it's just generally good. Then going to get the next one here, just for more vitality. So that'll help us actually stay alive and we won't die in one hit. I don't think we need anything else. Vitality regeneration is really nice, because it means that we can kind of survive for a very long time. Anything else that we need? Dexterity, we might want to go into a little bit. Basically what this one does is it just kind of gives you extra attack stuff and makes you be able to dodge rather than parry. It doesn't give you any vitality though, so it's a little bit more dangerous. Also says, oh, apparently this is an ability which is under dexterity. Basically it's just the ability to get things from monsters. But there are also other special things like... if you consume a mutagen, which is just a different type of potion, you get a special bonus if you take that one. There's one in strength as well for it. Yes, true grit. But we don't really need to worry about that right now. Stamina is basically what allows us to use special moves in combat and allows us to use like our signs as well. They use stamina. So that would be cool to maybe get some of these. I was just looking at this. He's got a lot of different stuff. There's also a lot of alcohol stuff in this one. We'll look at this a little bit more when we do a proper level up, because we only got 3 talents. Our signs can all be leveled up to make them better. Don't really need to worry about that right now. Although the chance to cause stun is really useful from them. And then we can increase our steel sword damage. Now, I think we want to increase our group steal damage at some point as well. Just so that we... because we're going to need that a lot in the next area. Yeah, let's just improve it. So look here. So 2 to 8 plus 40% attack. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Maybe it's chance for the attack to succeed. Maybe attack is hit chance. Not sure. And then precise hit 15%. So maybe precise is critical hit chance. I'm feeling a bit like this guy with his hands on his head looking at this, not understanding what's going on. And then this one, basically, we get another 40% attack, 25% precise hit, but the damage goes up significantly. Now, and we're going to need that for the next area, so we're going to go with that one. And then that adds an extra hour to our meditation. So we'll meditate, make our potion, level up, and then we can go upstairs and heal Triss, hopefully. Right. How you doing, Vesemir? Right. So I think we just take it straight up to Triss, so maybe we speak to Vesemir first.
Yes?
We'll speak later.
We'll take it up to Triss then. So Triss is in her room, which is all the way upstairs. I think that's our quest, right? We can actually check where it wants us to go. So we have Berengar's Secrets, a new kind of side quest. We don't need to worry about that right now. Basically, we need to find out who Berengar is if we ever see him. We must explore the fortress. We've already done that. And then we need to take Triss' potion to Triss on the upper floor. Cool. I don't think Lambert and Eskel have anything more to tell us. Okay, there we go. Open the door. So we've already been to Triss's room and stolen all the wine out of it, so yeah. That's where we're heading up now. I'm just thinking, no, Lambert and Eskel won't have anything else to say, because there's nothing major that's happened since last time we talked to them. So we could test it out here. Just go to Eskel and say hello.
How can I help?
Yeah, he doesn't have anything.
We'll talk later.
Cool. Triss's room. Through here. Down here, and then upstairs. Right. And here is Triss. Hello.
Oh.
So, this basically shows us how we can give gifts to people. We're going to give her the... Oh!
Must have been the wrong item.
Yes. Before I do that, this is what I was talking about earlier. The Frightener's Potion talent. Potion thing. We can basically make a potion with the Frightener's Eye and it gives us 1 bronze talent. So, like, a very minor level up. Right. Triss, hello.
Oh.
Right. We want to give her the potion for Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
Okay. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a rule that I have with all BioWare games for which have been on the channel, and we're going to move it into the Witcher games as well, which is, if there is an option to flirt, then we have to take it. And what flirt means in the Witcher games is if there's an option to have romantic involvement or non-romantic involvement with someone, then we must take it. So, I suppose we have some time.
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... The powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Okay. This is also going to be one of the... this is one of the more controversial parts about The Witcher 1 as well. So, yeah. It's not your fault. You helped us.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive... hard to compare to anything.
Oh...
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
This bit isn't the controversial part. This bit's quite tame. This bit, on the other hand, collecting trading cards from the people you sleep with. This was the controversial part of the game. Yeah, little bit odd.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Sure. Know anything about the sorcerer?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
Excuse me? I have something I'd like to teach you. Oh, she taught us the formula for cat. Oh, sorry, Triss. I didn't mean to push you over. Just seeing whether we get anything else popping up. Oh, we got level as well. That's nice. We'll definitely use that before we go. Anyway, Triss, hello.
Geralt, can we go?
Well, actually, can you restore my memory?
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
Tell me about the theft.
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
She really wants to go.
I need
Actually,
to do
we have
something.
One last thing.
I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
One last thing we want to do before we go, which is level up again. Because, as I learned when I did the quick run through of the start here, well, basically, they throw you into situations where you should have leveled up without actually giving you a chance to level up beforehand. So what we have to do is we have to walk all the way down here, do our proper level up, and then we can head back up with Triss, and yeah, everything will be good then. I wonder whether we could probably talk to the witches here and say, like, we helped Triss, but actually, maybe not. They probably wouldn't have added that in. Yes, I know how to use campfires, thank you. We used one seconds ago. Right, so we got another 3 talents. So we've gone into strength, we've got our vitality. We've gone a little bit into group steel. We could increase our precise hit. Damage might be good as well. That's fine, I think, overall. I want to go into kind of magic and into intelligence. Go into using oils and potions to improve our, to improve our ability to, fight things and our ability to, better prepare for situations. So what we might do is we might increase our sign intensity. That means that we can get next level signs if we want to. We go into this intelligence one. And then we can either go for monster lore to learn more about monsters we haven't encountered yet. We can go creation of oils, or we can go identification and gathering of herbs. Now we're going to go for herb gathering, because in the next area there are a lot of herbs, and it's good if we can just gather them while walking around normally, rather than walking around and then having to do a second circle around the area and gather herbs, because that's like... that just takes forever, and it's just gathering herbs. Anyway, we'll do our meditation. So our signs are now stronger, which is nice. So we should be able to go and fight things a little bit better with our Ard sign. Ideally, we want to get more of the signs that do other things, and then we can kind of mix and match them a little bit. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and next time we're going to head out of Kaer Morhen. See you then. Goodbye.